or contacts you made with the intelligence community and UFO investigators are, have you ever seen any footage of like a typical gray alien in captivity? And do you have any thoughts on gray aliens?
I've never seen the footage of that from anyone until. Here's the thing: most people don't get. You know, there's a small group you can count on one hand that has the secrets, that has access to this. Everything else is all speculation. It's all I heard this person say, or this person said that, or I saw 40 witnesses that said this, but there's no proof nowhere. They haven't developed or given us that. And so until that happens, I put zero stake in any of it. Are there gray aliens? There may be. I just haven't seen that. A lot of people say they see them, so I'm sure it's something there. What is it? I don't know.
Diana Pasulka has previously stated that Tim Taylor was Elon Musk's SpaceX advisor. Do you know if this is true?
Tim Taylor is the I introduced her to him, by the way. We were working 2 3 years together before she ever met him. But yeah, Tim is the head of all the launches, all of them. And Cape Canaveral now is a government owned facility that all these space cowboys use or rent to send their rockets up. And Tim is the guy that controls them all, and there's for good reason. He's one of the National Reconnaissance Office guys, and if you want to know who has all the information, it's those guys, along with a couple of generals. Other than that, everybody else is talking about airports and talking about all these people. The secrets are at the NRO, which is basically NASA, but they're joint CIA, Air Force, and NASA. These guys, and there are not many of them. But yeah, I wouldn't. He talks to all these people. Tim does. Yeah,
Do you think
they
Elon
have
knows
to
about
go.
UFOs?
I think that he probably has been told a lot, just like everybody else, but not shown anything. And then again, on these launches, you know what the NRO does, right? This is what people don't get is they watch every launch. They're the eyes on the sky. In other words, the mission control is full of people, but there's only one guy in there, or two, that gets eyes on that rocket once it leaves the ground. They have ground-based cameras, something like you sit in World War II with guns that there a turret that rotates around and shoots, other planes or something coming in. Well, they're cameras, and they follow these rockets up till they basically don't have good eyes on them anymore. And up about 50,000 feet, NRO sends in what's called the WB-57, which is a high altitude surveillance platform that intercepts that rocket at about 50,000 feet and follows it until it leaves its site. And then up there, about 100,000 feet, comes the F-104 Starfighter, rigged with 7 different cameras on it that follows it as long as it can until the satellites take over. Well, who's manning all these satellites and these planes and these eyes on the sky? It's the NRO, and that's who they are, and that's and I would imagine Musk, being he owns these rockets and he's shooting them up, that he has access to some of that video. There's always something watching these rockets when they go up. Always.
Well, he has thousands of Starlink satellites, and every one of them has a camera on it.
Yeah. But then again, it's like there are a billion cameras nailed on light poles. Now, I told this to some of these people that want to put sensors everywhere. I've been bombarded from everybody. I want to put sensors on your property. I want to put all these cameras. Or they go out and they put cameras on a mountaintop and they spend $1 million setting up these arrays, and I wonder why they're not getting any data. Very little. And it's the same thing. Every bridge, every corner, every light pole in town around the world has cameras out there, and they're not seeing anything. It takes the conscious connection to have it appear. It's not by accident, any of it. And that's, yeah.